Well, today I'd like to talk to you about pervasive development disorder, also known as PDD-NOS. 10 years ago, I had no idea pervasive development disorder, not otherwise specified, even existed. Now it is a huge factor in my day-to-day life. My youngest son was diagnosed with PDD-NOS at age 3. PDD-NOS is under the umbrella of the autism spectrum disorders. While facts about autism are generally well known, PDD-NOS is not as common. Today I will provide information on PDD-NOS so that you will be knowledgeable of signs and symptoms as well as possible treatment for this disorder. We'll start by asking, what is PDD-NOS? I found information on this at autismabout.com. Pervasive development disorders form an umbrella. Under the umbrella are autism, Asperger's syndrome, Rett syndrome, and Fragile X, as well as PDD-NOS. Doctors can use a manual for diagnosing these disorders. The first four PDDs can be identified very specifically with certain symptoms. Children that are diagnosed with PDD-NOS don't have all the symptoms. They cannot be specifically diagnosed as like autism, Asperger's, Rett syndrome, and Fragile X. That's how they get not otherwise specified. Now that we know what PDD-NOS is, what are the symptoms? I found a list of the symptoms on StevensMomTripod.com. Symptoms can vary from person to person. Social aspects can include not being able to maintain eye contact, improper use of gestures, awkward posture, and enjoy playing alone or with children that are not in his or her appropriate age group. Communication areas can include delayed speech, lack of appropriate conversation skills, and lack of imagination, the inability to understand abstract concepts. Behaviors and interests can also be affected by the use of repetitive and obsessive behaviors, such as spinning wheels continuously or lining up objects into perfect rows. A child may also like routines and be very upset when a routine is broken. Other factors are anxiety as well as sensory sensitivities. These can include intolerance to certain food textures, loud noises, clothing must fit properly and feel just right, as well as their balance being unsteady. There is no known cause for PDD-NOS, nor is there a cure. Fortunately, there are some treatments to help children overcome the symptoms of this disorder. I found some information on this on www.autismweb.com. The most important aspect for treatment is early intervention. This can usually be detected by age 3, and therapies can start immediately. Speech therapy helps with language skills. Occupational therapy can help with small motor skills. Physical therapy can help with large motor skills for things such as balance, as well as general special education can be very helpful. Medications can also help with some of the symptoms. If anxiety is present, there are prescriptions for that, as well as sleeping difficulties, which can be very common. Special diets have been found to help in some cases. Gluten-free and caffeine-free diets are a very popular way to treat PDD-NOS. Also, the use of vitamins, minerals, enzymes such as B6, B12, calcium, magnesium, zinc, amino acids, fish oil, as well as probiotics for proper digestion. Pervasive development disorder, not otherwise specified, is complicated to diagnose. Since symptoms vary from person to person, some people feel it is just a mild form of autism, which in some cases it can be, although sometimes these individual symptoms can be quite severe. Even though I have been dealing with PDD-NOS for years now, I found myself understanding the diagnosis even better after doing more research on the subject. I hope that you feel adequately informed as well, and I would like to stress that early intervention is very important when dealing with any kind of disorder. It is never too late to start treatment, but the earlier a child gets treatment, the better off they'll be. In my experience, having a child with PDD-NOS can be a hard thing to do, but it is part of what creates his personality, and he is definitely a joy and a blessing. Thank you.